Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Death from Above. We're doing a special video. I wanted to talk about my YouTube history. So basically, get into how I started YouTube, what brought me there, what my original intentions were, and what kind of my current goals and aspirations and intentions are. So, start at the beginning and work our way forward. Hope you're excited about this. I thought I'd share a little background on me and kind of let anyone that's curious know where it kind of started from. I don't consider myself any type of YouTube success story or anything like that, but I found ways to be effective and to kind of earn a place maybe in my mind to justify doing this, and I really love doing it, so I don't really care. But now I have the ability to say to people like my wife, say, look, it may not be paying for everything, but at least it pays for itself, and the time I'm putting in is worthwhile, so I can see a little bit of return, and I'm really enjoying it. And I just really want to appreciate you guys and just give you some background. I know when I watch YouTube videos, I love it when people will talk about personal things or things that are interesting as far as like background, where they came from, how they started, because if anyone wants to do what I'm doing, it's very helpful to hear how I've done it or to hear how other people have done it. So I like watching the videos of bigger YouTubers when they're like, I started out doing this is the reason I started, this is how I did it, and this is kind of the steps I did to get to where I am. Now, it's not always going to work the same for every person, but I wanted to just share it, have a little fun, talk about something that's personal, but it's not like personal, like I don't want to talk about it. It's just, something I did the way I did it. So we're going to start 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, almost, 2.5 years ago. Maybe it was, 2.5 years ago? It's either a year and a half or 2.5 years ago. A year ago, 2.5 years ago. I'm right. 2.5 years ago, I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I started watching a lot of the crew, KYR, Speedy, Deluxe Forge, Jehovah's Witness, G18, all those guys. I watched their videos because they're funny. They're just a bunch of guys that goof off, hang out, and do funny stuff. And it's just entertaining to watch that group of guys play video games. And I like playing video games. At the time I was like, I could do that, that's easy. Which is what everyone says when they want to start YouTube. They're like, I can do what he's doing, that's easy. And then you start doing it, and you realize this ain't easy. So, about 2.5 years ago, I was like, I can do these videos. I'm going to put up videos of funny moments where I run around Grand Theft Auto, or what was I playing at the time? Like Battlefield. I think I was playing Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 a lot at the time. So I was like, I'll just put funny Battlefield videos up, and then people will love it. And I was like, look what they're doing, I can do that. Well, so did everybody else at the time. Of course, Call of Duty was in there too. I was playing a lot of Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. This was about the time Black Ops 2 was out. I don't know what comes after Black Ops 2. I think Modern Warfare 3? Or maybe vice versa, but I was playing a little bit of that. Kind of just, doing the normal stuff. I got into like DayZ and stuff like that. DayZ was fun. I still like DayZ. And Minecraft, I like Minecraft. So I was just like, well, let's just do some videos like these guys are doing it. And their videos require a lot of editing. Like a lot of editing. And I was like, I can do it. And I learned eventually how to do it. And then I learned eventually that I ain't got time to do this. I don't have 2 hours a day to spend editing a video. I really don't. I enjoy doing it, and occasionally I will do it just for fun. But I just don't have time to do it. So I kind of did that off and on for maybe a year and a half. Up until about Destiny came out. So I was just throwing random odd videos. I throw some music up there too, because I play the guitar, and I would record some stuff and throw some odd music of it. None of it is high quality recordings. It's just stuff I liked, stuff I wanted to capture, stuff I wanted to share. So it's kind of like I was sharing an idea, not a finished product. So that's my early stage. And then kind of Destiny came out. I started following all the guys in Destiny, all the streamers, all the YouTubers. And when Destiny came out, I made the commitment. I was like, I want to do a video a day. I want to try to do a video a day. And it just kind of morphed into what it is now, to the commentaries, to the maxed videos, to the how I do things, how I find things. Just anything that strikes my fancy, strikes my idea. I've kind of got a process down to how I record and how I do my commentaries, and the setup has evolved to allow me to do this. So about when Destiny came out, I started doing a video a day, and stuff with Destiny would catch on. I would have videos that would get a lot of views for me you know, a couple hundred, and I'll be like, you know, some of these formats are working, and it just sort of evolved. Like, I started out with funny moments, which was totally unoriginal, but that's how you start. So, word of advice in the middle of all this: when you're starting, you're not going to know specific, unless you absolutely know what you want to do. You're not going to know specifically or personally what you want to do. So just do anything. Do what you think you want to do, and just be consistent, be persistent, and just evolve. Because that's what I did. I did what I thought I wanted to do. I did what I liked, and then I kind of evolved into more different things, and then gained my own style. And it still changes. It still changes every week. I'll try something different, do something new. So Destiny came out. I started doing videos. The first Destiny videos I did were just me playing Destiny at the beginning, like the beginning parts of the game. It was basically a Let's Play. And then I was like, this Let's Play is okay, but anybody can play the game, and I'm not entertaining enough as a person in a Let's Play to hold your attention very long. I may be wrong. You may love it, but it's there. If you go back to videos from last September, they're there. So I went from that into a couple different styles of videos, and one of them was the Legendary Max video, where I would take a legendary weapon and talk about it. And I found out that I really enjoyed doing that, and that would catch on, because one of the keys to YouTube is searchability when you're starting out. If you're not a big channel, you need to have searchability. So you need to find something that people are looking for. And that was these legendary weapons in Destiny. Now, there's not going to be millions of people every day searching for the Shadow Price auto rifle, you know, from the Vanguard from Destiny. But there may be a couple hundred that say, hey, what's this auto rifle? I want to check it out. So they go Google it, or they YouTube it, and they're like, hey, there's this guy, Death from Above. He's got a video on it. Let's go check it out. So I would do that. And it doesn't have to be Yallarhorn videos. It can be, you know, here's this crazy legendary sidearm that I got. So I started doing those a lot because I liked it. I really enjoy the guns of Destiny. Like, even when Destiny's content, I've done all of it, I still will go to the gunsmith every week and do all the gunsmith's field test weapons and get that random gun just because I want to see what it's got, and I like them, and they sound cool, and they're fun to shoot. So I'm going to always do the Legendary Max videos because I like them. So the searchability for someone that you just want to find something that people can latch onto, and those, since all of these legendary weapons are uniquely named and have unique perks, and people are interested in the weapons of Destiny, it works. So you could, you know, they could latch on to that specific thing. If they search Shadow Price Auto Rifle Vanguard, they're gonna find your video. So something like that, it worked. I'm giving away my secrets, but that's not really a secret. It's just how things work. It's called a search engine optimization or something like that. So that's how that happened, and then I kind of, you know, moved from there and found what worked. I found more than just the style of video. I found the style of creating that works for me, and the style that I find is working and growing and enjoyable. You know, so all this stuff was growing because I was doing all this stuff late at night. I was trying to stream late at night. We're not even talking about streaming yet. I tried to stream late at night, and it just doesn't work out for me and my family and our setup and how our family life is. And so I realized I want to stream every day and I want to do YouTube every day, but I can't do it like most people do it just because I have small children, I have a full-time job. So I get up every morning now and do it early in the morning. Sometimes I'll record my video during my live stream. So I stream every morning from 6 to 7 a.m. Central US Standard Time. It's noon GMT, I'm pretty sure. And I'll do YouTube. My YouTube videos go up in the evenings, like 5 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is middle of the night in England. It's like midnight in England, something like that. So that's when my videos go up, and I've got that where it's pretty settled. I'm gonna do that every day, and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna stop rambling eventually. But that's how I got to where I am now. I started out with what other people were doing, kind of figured out what worked for me, figured out the process that worked for me, and I've learned a whole lot of other little things along the way. And I consider myself like if there was a percentage scale of learned everything on YouTube, I would consider myself 1 to 2% learned. So I would not consider myself an expert on YouTube, but I know enough to do what I want to do and to enjoy it. And so that's really all that I care about, that I'm enjoying it, and I have it in a spot where it works in my life. It's prioritized properly. Work, family, all that stuff comes first. This, I just get it done when I get it done, but I do it in a way that I have the ability to do it daily. And so I'm gonna be here. I like doing this. And that's how I got here. So if you have any questions, I would love to hear your questions. Like, are you doing YouTube? Are you doing Twitch? I do stream every day too. I've said that like 3 times. Not trying to plug it. I'm just letting you know, because I've worked that in here too. I consider streaming and YouTubing equal. Like, I want to do both equally. So I'm not just like a YouTuber. I'm not just a streamer. I'm both. I'm like the MMA fighter that has grown up as an MMA fighter, not as a boxer, not as a wrestler, not as a jiu-jitsu guy. I've grown up as an MMA fighter. So I'm like a content creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a streamer. I'm a content creator. Something like that. So that's what I think about it. But I'm going to get out of here. What do you guys think? Do you do this? Is anybody doing this? What questions you have? I love questions. Anytime you want to ask me anything, feel free. I'm always happy to answer. So I'm going to quit rambling and get out of here. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Until next time, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Let me know you enjoyed these videos. Now we get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. See you. Bye.